With everything that's going on, including the Minneapolis riots, it's making me reevaluate like how much time I would have left in this country before I go back to Australia and to improve myself. And that led me to think about my history of waking up early. I typically wake up at 4 o'clock. It all started back in high school. I think it was like in 2015. It started like in late 2014, early 2015, and I perfected it in 2016. It's basically where I wake up at 4 o'clock, and then I watch anime until 6 o'clock or 6:15, and then I think I watch anime during breakfast, and then I won't watch any more anime until at lunch when I'm at school. So that's basically what I used to do like when I wake up early. And I largely faulted at 2018 in waking up early. 2018. Then I think I don't remember if I did improve on that in 2019, but I think I did. I really should have made a video about. Well, then I guess I didn't have a vlog channel back at that point when I started to wake up early again. I don't know what caused me to start. I think it was just because of me getting a job and the fact that I'm not going to school anymore, so that took me out of my routine. But hopefully now I can get back to waking up early, even if I have to deal with the consequences of being tired a little more. Well, that should motivate me to get to sleep early. But unfortunately now, I'm not asleep now because, one, I was spending a part of the time tonight just researching a country I'm going to play as in this game called Hearts of Iron 4, the mod, specifically Equestria at War. And ask, well, couldn't I have done it tomorrow? Yes, but I want to be extra sure just in case. So, that's like at the current situation. Now I'm thinking about, and I'm thinking now as I'm planning the future of goals I'm having. Like, right now, I'm currently doing a few drawings for an art contest. I'm gonna use the couple of hours I wake up from 4 to 6 for drawing art. Then once I finish the few drawings for that and submit it, I'm gonna move on to developing my voice practice, I would call it. Yeah, voice practice, so that I can get my feminine voice right and learn how to do my pitch and my resonance, as well as doing my voice exercises to find which tone of voice I prefer. The only female voice I've found so far that I like is Mage's voice. You know, she needs to be on the Procrastinators podcast. She's drawn a ton of art, has a really cool style that she draws. I'm hoping that I could also find someone who's a little bit more mature, like mature voice, like a fun voice, but also got that kind of seriousness when the time calls for this. Like, I guess I'm just looking for a bit of more free range on that. So, after I finish the drawings, I want to move on to voice. I don't know if it's gonna take me at least a couple weeks. I think it's gonna take me probably like a couple months to 6 months. I'm willing to go for 6 months because once I get my voice down, I don't have to do that strict training regime because I already mastered it. And then what I would want to do, well, after my voice is just I would then go on to read my bookshelf, like spend extra time reading. I read like typically 30 minutes a day, but I would add like 2 Wait a minute, I just realized I just forgot. I forgot about after I finished drawing, I would. Okay, we refrain from that. Like, before I start my voice train, I would, like, watch a couple of anime, like, using the extra time I have. I would watch Attack on Titan. Then I, like, catch up on Attack on Titan because, you know, because apparently, like, people think that the more you go on Attack on Titan, the more better it gets. Now, I have read up to back in the day the first half of season 3, and I didn't feel like it's so great, but apparently people think it is with the plot twists, and because of that, because of how far it came, I got spoiled. I don't know the name, but I know that I saw the face of someone who is commanding the Beast Titan, like the hairy Beast Titan. And what to add to that? I think what I should do from now on, I thought of this before, but whenever I'm having breakfast and lunch, I should just plug in an episode. And then when I'm walking, I should also watch 2 episodes of that. I think like 30 minutes to 6:30 to 6:40, and then 6:40 to 7:40. That would be my hour exercise. Then I can watch anime during that time. So at least if I'm doing something, even if it's like drawing, I would be watching 4 episodes, not counting like what I can do after dinner, because after dinner I determined that I want to make sure that it's like I would be relaxing, because before dinner I want to do everything I can to improve my immediate station, and then after dinner just like just chill out. Unless like it's that weekday is a day off. Yeah. It was necessary like when I was working a part-time job, but now I'm not doing it at the moment because of the pandemic. But we'll see, because my area, my mom told me, is in yellow right now, so there's a chance of it becoming green soon, but I just don't feel like I want to go back to work yet, because I really feel like if I could have just a couple weeks more, or maybe like even a month more, I would be able to catch back up on my assessments. Man, I don't know why that previous assessment of mine had to take so long to do. But I'm glad it's over with, and I'm gonna make sure I write down what I want to ask the tutor. On like on Sunday night, then I'll be able to get the next current assessment I'm on done. And that's one next assessment, and I'll be able to catch up before I run the overdue date. I don't know what I would title this video. Something like, never mind. I'll think of it. I'll think of something.